The High Point University men's and women's basketball teams have been playing in the Millis Center since 1992. Starting next October, they'll have a new home. Club golf at High Point University has long been a fun, leisurely activity that students can get involved in, but now students are going out and posting lower scores, making it way more competitive. But there's one guy who sticks out amongst the rest. In the fall of 2019, I had the opportunity to be the first student inside the brand new Nito and Mariana Cubain Conference Center Arena and Hotel. Now this semester I was granted that same access to give you guys a look at the progress that's been going on inside the new arena. Now last time I ruined my brown leather shoes because of the weather that was going on in the mud. So this time we took more of a casual look. Let's take a look inside. The High Point University club golf team went under a transformation once the 2019 spring season concluded last April. The ultimate goal is to post lower scores at the end of every round, and freshman Hayes Esposito is doing everything he can to make this happen. He competed in the qualifying round for the Division I men's team, but ultimately did not make the roster.
The qualifying round at Jacksonville Country Club for the D1 team was a very challenging track. It was a hard golf course, very tight, but I played to my strengths. Going for fairways and greens was the way I play. Being a very analytical golfer, I did my best to find all the numbers I needed and hit every pin I could, rolling in some putts when it mattered and playing the best of my ability.
Hayes is now using club golf as a way to stay competitive in the sport that he is extremely passionate about. Although, his end goal is to end up on the Division I team, and one day, the PGA Tour.
I would love some recognition from the coach. That's why I'm out here practicing all the time. I'm playing the best I can in tournaments, but more specifically playing the smartest and the best way I can.
For Triad Sports Update, I'm Nick Harrington. Retired Boston Globe columnist and High Point University sports reporter in residence Bob Ryan visited campus during the second week of November. Sports management and sports media students had the opportunity to ask questions and seek advice through a luncheon and a panel that includes Dallas Mavericks CEO Cint Marshall and former The Today Show director Joe Michaels. Ryan is extremely grateful to have the opportunity to teach students what he has learned in his 44 years of experience.
This is a very special place. There are too many colleges that have the aura, the flavor right now that look like a High Point. And there's an energy and vitality here that's really exciting. And it's very flattering to think that somebody would think I would have something to offer in this regard. So yes, I'm very excited.
He also said that you never know when your big chance to break through will be, so you always have to be ready.
You got to be prepared. Be ready for when the time comes that you are ready. That when the opportunity presents itself, that you don't wind up thinking, "Oh no, I wasn't ready," and it was your own fault. You didn't do something that you should have done. You didn't have the level of preparation that you should have had. You don't want to blow an opportunity that does come your way.
Giving students access to prominent figures like Bob Ryan is just one piece that sets High Point out from other colleges and universities in the United States. For Triad Sports Update, I'm Nick Harrington. The High Point men's golf team battled to a 6th-place finish in Greenville on March 28th. HPU's round was the 3rd best of the day and 8th best out of the 51 total rounds in the tournament. The men play again April 12th and 13th to battle for the Old Corkscrew Intercollegiate. For High Point's women's golf team, Samantha Vaudry took home medalist honors with her win in the ECU Easter Invitational on Sunday. This is Vaudry's 2nd victory in a row and 4th in her career, setting a new record to the Panthers program. The women play again April 14th through the 16th for the championship. After an undefeated season and an automatic bid to the NCAA volleyball tournament, the High Point Panthers volleyball team will take on the UCF Knights on April 14th. The 16-0 Panthers and the 16-1 Knights will travel to Omaha for the tournament. The winner of this matchup will play the 7th-ranked Purdue Boilermakers. Sophomore Annie Sullivan was also named the Big South Volleyball Player of the Week. Her 25 kills in the 2 matches against Gardner-Webb helped secure the undefeated season for the Panthers. Many people think of sports and athletes. They picture physical sports with contact and aggression. However, the High Point East sports team is an up-and-coming popular sport where players are starting to compete for thousands of dollars. Rihanna Dozier takes a look at what the Panthers East sports team has been up to. Thanks for joining us on this edition of Q Sports Update. For Peyton Luck, I'm Nick Harrington. We'll see you next week.